Dave Tucci from Tucci Hot Rods in Marcy, New York. We brought our 1931 Model A two-door sedan. Kind of a little story. The car started out to be just a simple build. The only three things the customer wanted was he wanted it to be low, loud, and obnoxious. So we kind of built it around there. First thing we did is we actually had to get a set of Coker tires to build everything around it, because to get our correct stance and how the thing was going to lay out, we needed to get the tire layout. So that was first and foremost, and that's what basically makes this car and how it's laid out and the stance of it. So from there, we built the chassis from scratch, and then chopped the top 5.5 inches. Small block Chevy, zoomie headers, little track T style nose on it. The biggest thing with this is it's all air ride, and it's controlled with a AccuAir controller that gets us down the road at the level we need to be. Also, the back windows are all water jetted out of aluminum that my son from Dom Tucci Design laid those out, which is a little different. So we did those. The seats are also water jetted out of aluminum, and it kind of makes it a little bit different. Everybody thinks it might be like a rat rod, but I think we have a finished car, more than a rat rod. So it's super comfortable. You wouldn't think a small person would be able to fit it, but we built this car for a really good customer that's 6'5". So we couldn't have got a taller customer to build it for. It's got the small block Chevy with a 5-speed in it, makes it super fun to drive. 3 deuces, the Edelbrock 3 deuces. The front air ride suspension is actually using a I-beam front suspension with a Fox shocks, which are a Fox float, and they're air controlled. So we were able to air ride the front suspension along with the rear custom 4-link and airbag rear suspension. So it's kind of crazy how low we were able to get it. It looks like it's sitting exactly on the body, but it'll roll at this height. But it's kind of neat. We actually the wood in the roof is a reclaimed wood we got from a local town in Syracuse, New York. That was a walnut. So the color of it is the color of the wood. We don't have any kind of stain on it, but we did put a little protectant. And those pieces are CNC-milled to match the contour of the roof and the original bow dimensions. It's got a little quick release steering wheel in it so the customer can, for ease of getting in and out of it. But the wheels were actually a last minute thing. We decided we needed something a little bit crazy, so the US Wheel machined us a one-off wheel to match with the style that we have, and the back spacing and the layout, which worked out perfectly.